This spot gets smoking hot and the music's loud. This spot cannot be topped for exotic sights. This spot is swinging. This spot is
Hello, welcome back to the Banancast. I'm your host, Andrew Gutierrez, with my co-host.
I'm Gabes, and our movie friend.
Mark Zuckerberg, baby. I'm
Not
back.
Mark Zuckerberg.
All right, Alex. Same thing.
Alright, as it was described last week, we all had to watch a movie picked by one guy, Gabe. It was your movie. Tell us about the movie you had to watch.
The movie I told him to watch was The Social Network. It stars a Harvard student, which is Mark Zuckerberg, and he's a degenerate, but he's a really smart degenerate, and he creates a social networking website, which soon became to be called Facebook. But like a lot of other very successful people, he goes through a lot of trials and error, and a lot of people try and get money from him. People think he stole their idea, and his CFO was screwed over in a contract also. But you follow the storyline about how it all goes down, and you see the final picture of how Mark Zuckerberg became the youngest billionaire. It also stars, just to name some, Jesse Eisenberg, Andrew Garfield, and their very own Justin Timberlake, which is a really random actor to put in the movie, but he does a pretty good job, to be honest.
Yeah, I hated Mark Zuckerberg in this movie.
Hey, whoa.
He came out like such a jerk. I hated him. I'm like, damn, I want him to lose.
He's very socially awkward, too.
I want Facebook to get shut down.
They made him seem very socially awkward.
And then I sent you guys that article while we were watching it. Just like Mark Zuckerberg's just like, I don't think I was that mean in real life. I think they made up some things about me because that's not what actually happened. I mean, it's not my first time seeing the movie, so I guess it was just a refresher. And every time I see this movie, I always thought it was like something more happened in it, but nothing ever did. But it was a good movie. I thought it was a good movie. The screenplay is the real star of this movie. All right, Aaron Sorkin is just. The dialogue is so snappy, even with that first conversation at the beginning of the movie where his girlfriend's breaking up with him. Everything about it is just so snappy and on the point. There's no pause to think, because it's kind of like how you talk in real life. You know, you're not like pausing for a reaction or pausing to think. If you're determined, you know what you're going to say, and that's why this screenplay, this writer knows what the heck he's doing when it comes to dialogue.
Here's my question. How do you distinguish yourself in a population of people who all got 1,600 on their SATs?
I didn't know they take SATs in China.
They don't. I wasn't talking about China anymore. I was talking about me.
You got a 1,600?
Yes, I could sing in an a cappella group, but I can't
Does that
sing.
mean you actually got nothing
I
wrong?
could row crew or invent a $25 PC.
Or you get into a final club?
Or I get into a final club.
You know, from a woman's perspective, sometimes not singing in an a cappella group is a good thing.
This is serious.
On the other hand, I do like guys who row crew.
Well, I can't do that.
I was kidding.
Yes, I got nothing wrong on the test.
Have you ever tried
I'm trying right now.
to row crew?
To get into a final club. To row crew. No, are you whatever, delusional?
Maybe it's just sometimes you say two things at once. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to be aiming at.
And this whole movie is dialogue. Like you don't even realize it because it's a talkie, and it almost feels like when a character is arguing with another character, it's almost like we're watching an action scene because there's so much happening, and you're like, after when everything goes quiet, you're like, oh wow, that was a really intense scene.
It's a 2-hour movie. It didn't even feel like 2 hours.
Well, if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. It's a good watch.
I don't
you get
think
to know about Facebook, and it's really ironic that they portray Mark Zuckerberg as a socially awkward person, but he creates one of the most social websites. It's pretty funny.
Right off the bat, I got like Michael Cera vibes off Jesse Eisenberg.
Whoa!
I'm like, this is something Michael Cera would say.
I mean, that's true, and also, I don't really like. I don't know. It felt like he was just being Jesse Eisenberg, like in every movie. And
right?
Not, like,
I feel like that's why they got him, though. I think they wanted Jesse Eisenberg.
But he got nominated for an Oscar for this. I don't think this is Oscar-nominated performance.
He was just being himself the whole movie.
I think Andrew Garfield did
Andrew
a better
Garfield was
performance.
great in this movie.
Yeah, you could
he
see
really did.
He killed
you
it.
could see how stressing out he was throughout the whole movie just for this
Frustration.
company that he does not give two
Yeah, say it.
craps about. All right, and it just and then also freaking Justin Timberlake. He was weird casting in that movie, but hey, he was really good in it. I could say you know why? Because he was portraying being
A jerk,
a
This
jerk.
confident, anxious sociopath.
basically.
Yeah. Who even likes Napster? Jeez. Gosh. All right, what would you think about it, Gabe? If you told us to watch this. Why did you want us to watch this movie?
Oh, because it's Jesse Eisenberg, Andrew Garfield, and they had a really good chemistry in this movie. And I just think it's a very interesting movie because it has to do with a real life thing. And I like when movies have to do with real life things. It's not a documentary. It's a betrayal of what happened in real life. And there are things that happen in real life in this movie, especially the lawsuits. Not a lot of people talk about the lawsuits that Mark Zuckerberg went through with Facebook and the results of them, because even to this day, some people don't know what happened at the end of the lawsuit between Mark Zuckerberg and Eduardo. I forgot what his last name is. See, that's how unimportant that guy was. And it's kind of crazy that you don't think about his name when he is a co-founder of the company or the social network.
The movie.
The movie.
What about the movie? You just said like it's got Jesse Eisenberg. That's it. Get 10 out of 10. That's it.
I don't know. I like the movie. I just think it's a good movie. I think it's just an easy, fast watch too. I like
you just
fast
like
movies.
Andrew Garfield.
No. Okay, well, maybe I like Andrew Garfield.
All right. What about you, Angel?
I have never seen the movie before. I've heard of it. I just knew it was about Facebook. Other than that, I knew nothing of the movie. I liked it. I had fun watching it. It was an easy sit through. I could do it in one sitting. I didn't have to pause it and watch another day. It was easy. It's just a talkie, no action, but it was a good talkie. Made you invested in a way.
That's what I've been also like. I could say too, because like there's a lot of movies that come out where the best thing about it is just the story, and this is all about the story. And I'm looking at the list right now. I was right. Best writing, Oscar winner. Best music, which we should talk about. That music was pretty darn good in that movie, huh?
It was like just a piano though, wasn't it?
Oh, their main thing was the piano.
Do you not remember when they first met Justin Timberlake? That music that was going on.
Oh yeah,
describing-
the very
okay.
fast beat music.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
And it was because they were trying to portray like how energetic everything felt and like how aggressive he came out. But
Yeah.
it really sent a message.
From that point on, it was a Shaunathon.
The question was, what did you talk about?
David Fincher, you guys gotta watch more of his movies. The guy who directed this movie, all right, you can see in every single one of these scenes how he has these like dark. You notice how every scene's like really dark.
Yes.
Yes.
Like the lighting in
The
there
lighting.
is not. It's like it's not like it's like shadows everywhere.
Yes.
That is pure David Fincher right there. Every one of his movies just. It's just like it's like his signature in every movie, and I don't know. Yeah, it's just every scene in this movie is just. It's like almost like showing that like such a good idea, like between two friends, they're making this and all that stuff, and there's just this underlining shadow throughout the whole movie. Like, it's not everything's gonna be happy, not everything's gonna be easy. Everyone's gonna be a millionaire or whatever. There's just everyone's lurking in the shadows, just like that poster right there. You guys see that poster? He's coming out of the shadows. All right. Do you know why? Because he's got evil schemes. He's gonna take the money, and he thinks he knows everything more. And guess what? It worked for him. It worked for him. Now going to spoilers.
This is all because a girl dumped him.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a girl dumped him in the beginning of the movie starts with him getting dumped by this girl, and he posts about it on his vlog, and he tries to get back at girls by making this whole website called Face Mash, where you'd rate girls who's prettier or not. And he got a lot of backlash, and he eventually got academic probation because of it, and he was removed for a semester. And while he was gone for that semester, he worked on another website, which prior to that, I should have said first, these frat guys asked him, not gave him an idea, but suggested that they could work together, make this website using the Harvard EDU emails as kind of another social network platform for Harvard students. But Mark takes it to another level and doesn't just make it for Harvard students, he makes it for colleges nearby too. And he calls it the Facebook at first. His CFO being Eduardo. Yeah,
He really used him in that
used him
movie,
for the
huh?
money.
He got abused in that movie.
That was sad.
Used him for the money, and that was basically it.
Yeah. It's really, especially this. Just I think that whole scene at the end with
Andrew Garfield, when he
when he comes into the
he
Facebook
got messed
offices.
up.
Yeah, when he gets fired, when his
He gets
shares got down to
swindled.
like 0.07% of the
He got
shares.
swindled.
Yeah, when that happened, that's
That was
like
great acting.
that was
Mark.
like
Mark and
yeah, that was
He
that gave me a little
breaks-
bit of the goosebumps.
He breaks the computer and then he's about to punch Sean Parker.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that-
that
yeah.
line, what was it like? It was just like, I like being around you. You make me feel powerful.
I like sitting next to you, Sean. Makes me look so tough.
You know those YouTube videos that just randomly pop up, just like best acting of the decade. That scene right there, that could definitely go in one of those. That scene alone should have gotten him a nomination at least, but no, Jesse Eisenberg plays himself. Ooh. No, I
Yeah.
was not impressed by his performance, all right? And especially when you look it up and then say that, like, Mark Zuckerberg's like, I wasn't really like that. I wasn't that mean. It's just like, that's why I'm just like, why did you even make him do it then, huh? Why did you make him such a meanie?
You can't sympathize with a guy who stole the ideas of other people.
But did he steal the idea?
It's not really stealing the idea. It's just like, that's like, you just have to do it before you say it. Why would you tell someone your idea? Right?
Well, I mean, in the movie, they showed that they had exchanged emails before Facebook became a thing. So
That's what got them the money. Which
He
leads
didn't
to
do exactly what they said.
the results of the lawsuit, which was the twins got what was this? I forget what it's called. I think a settlement. where,
64 million, I think
they
it
got
was.
64 million for their settlement, and then Eduardo
Eduardo.
Salvin got his name back on the header and got a undisclosable amount of money, which I can imagine he probably got a lot.
Yeah. Because then the lady said that she not only got like what he asked for, but he had to give like more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was good. All right. What would you rate it out of 10, Angel?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, huh?
8 out of 10.
Gabe, what would you get it?
I'm a hard critic, and I'm gonna give my own movie suggestion a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10 too. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I just because it
I think it's a great watch.
I don't know. I'm not. It's a kind of one and done movie, to be honest.
True.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna come back and see this movie. Maybe when I forget about it again, if I'm bored, I don't know. It's just nothing, just revolutionary. I would say about it. It's somewhat cliche. I'm gonna say it. It was somewhat cliche. It hit all the
story.
What was
Yeah,
the cliche?
It just hit all the autobiography beats.
What was,
all right?
which are?
The we were friends. Now we're not friends. You betrayed
They
me.
were best friends.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I'm saying. It's all the autobiography beats about this stuff.
I thought there was a lot of memorable scenes, like the Andrew Garfield scene where he gets married. I also thought Andrew Garfield had another great scene where he does a little shimmy dance. I think that was the best scene in the whole movie.
Yes, a character dancing for 2 seconds. The best scene.
And
That's
it
why
was-
he gave it a 7 out of 10.
That's why they got an Oscar. Screenplay right there. Good job, Aaron Sorkin.
You're not gonna talk about the what Army Hammer playing two characters at the same time, Gabe?
Oh
He
yeah.
played two characters. I just thought that was somebody who looked really good.
No, I
Like-
looked it up. He played both characters, and then occasionally they had another guy do a stand-in, like when they do like the same shot kind of thing.
They do that.
That's insane.
That's
That
one
is
guy.
crazy.
That's
They
one
made
guy.
it seem like it was twins. It really makes it seem like they're just twins. That's really good.
Like when in a scene when they're walking, one of them has shades on, right? Or when they're rowing, one of them still has shades on. That's a different actor.
What about when he was in the office with the dean?
Okay,
They're
that
sitting
I have,
right next to each other. How'd they do that?
I have no idea. I'm assuming they just did two shots at two different shots, and then
they
just
cut
put
it in between.
yeah, like that.
No, I think
Like when they
just,
got up, it seemed so smooth.
yeah,
They
I think
opened
they
the door
just
for each other.
they just called in the special effects team from The Parent Trap, and they came in and did that
Yeah.
because that was just way too good, man.
I don't even think. I mean, he was a great actor. I don't think they. I don't know. They probably could just got a pair of twins, but
No,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen The Parent Trap? That's the same girl. And they're in the mirror together in that movie. They're just like at the camp and they look at the mirror side by side. That was the 90s and a Disney movie. How'd they do that? How the heck did they do that? You know what? Next
it's
movie we're
Disney.
watching
It's
is
Disney.
The Parent Trap.
What? No,
There's a lot of problems with that. There's a lot
Okay,
of
that's
problems with that.
yeah, sorry about that, but they both spent the next 2 minutes talking about their hatred for The Parent Trap. It was really weird. We'll be right back.
No, it's not. This is not a waste of time. It's connected to the social network. All right?
Because it's the same guy playing two characters.
Exactly. Like Lindsay Lohan in The Parent Trap.
Okay. Okay.
All right. What's the next movie, Angel?
All right. So next we're gonna watch the 2011 movie, not 2010. We're going fat. We're going over 1 year. The Raid Redemption. It's shorter than the Social Network. You looking forward to that game?
I have no idea what this movie's gonna be about.
I
But,
totally have not seen this movie. Never. Wow. It's almost
What's
like
it
I haven't
called
seen
again?
it multiple
Raid?
times.
The Raid Redemption.
Okay. We'll see what I be very bored.
Wow, these people. Subtitles are
English
are
dub
no
is
for
a
Gabe.
go every time with this guy.
Okay.
So yeah, next time we're gonna see the Raid. We'll catch you back next time on the Banancast. I'm Andrew Gutierrez. Here, my co-host.
I'm Gabriel Escobar.
I am Alexander Navoa, and good luck.